Hi guys, sorry for the background noise. Today is Monday and what we eat in a week, and it's homemade sausage pie with french fries, something simple but good. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hi guys, tonight is Tuesday and it is wraps. The girls have got plain tempura chicken wraps. These are hot and spicy shredded chicken wraps. Yeah, with salad and a Korean style sticky barbecue sauce. That's what's for tea on Tuesday. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to what we eat in a week. Today is Wednesday. Today is leftovers day really. So there's a hodgepodge on the plate. There's jacket potato, one's got tuna, one's got cheese. This is all stuff that must be used up out the fridge, so we don't like waste. There's a slice of meat there from when we had Sunday dinner. There's some ham hock there and a bit of pork pie. So there really is a mix on this plate for today. But that's what's for dinner today. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Hi guys, welcome back to what we eat in a week. Today is Thursday. Hang on, I'm going to have to zoom. There we go, that's steaming my lens up. Today we've got sausage ragu, made with chicken sausage this time, and we have some cheesy garlic bread to go on the side. So that is what we have for today. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to what we eat in a week. Today is Friday, so I've made some homemade fries. There's a £1/4 chicken burger and lettuce and mayo in a cheesy chunk bread roll. And that is what we have for tea today. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye. Right, today is Friday and you lucky people have got a voiceover. So that's Steve's fair hands chopping up an onion. He is doing this sauce today for meatball subs. So he's chopped up the onion into small dice, chucked it in a pan. No idea what heat it's on because he ain't told me. He's chucked in some garlic. It's added a tin of tomatoes and some tomato paste. Hasn't told me how much tomato paste, but yeah, just gauge it from what is thrown in there. He cooked the onions until they were soft. He's adding 2 teaspoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, we've got 3 teaspoons of oregano, and loads of Worcestershire sauce. Do the sauce to your own taste, guys. Right, I'm in the kitchen now. Here comes a pro. And here I am, back in my kitchen. There's some garlic oil going into the pan. Just enough to cover the bottom so that the meatballs don't stick. I'm adding a total of, I think, 24 meatballs I added into my pan. But then my pan is great. Well, you will fit. Just serum on each side. I didn't break none up there. It just looks like I did. Yeah, go in with them, look, because they will stick. Just persevere, because as you can see, most of them retain their shape. I was getting splattered up to the eyeballs, so I stuck my cover on. So these are sub rolls. All I'm going to do is cut them and put them into the air fryer. Literally just for a couple of minutes to crisp the outside. I'm just checking that the meatballs are actually cooked all the way through. So now, load it up. Shove as many as you can humanly fit inside it. That's what I tried to do. Go on, Hayley, get them in. Come on, at least 2 more, surely. No. How do I get 5 in one and 4 in another? Anyway, Steve's magic sauce. There we go. I didn't add too much because I didn't want to make it soggy. More magic sauce. Can we just take a second to have my hands are healing, by the way. Round of applause to me. Anyway, now, look, I've got the air fryer out. There you go, I'm showing you it. And it's nice and clean. I'm carefully placing them within the air fryer basket. As you can see. And then, just out of the corner of... Oh, I'm back. I've loaded it with cheese. So I'm going to stick them in, and it's literally until the cheese toasted up. So I will show you them when they're done. Look at them bad boys. Fat free. And there you are. There is a homemade sub. Meatball sub. Hi guys, welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade. Today, our meals of the week is Sunday. So I've decided not to go with a traditional roast dinner today. So what I've got in here is 2 gammon pieces. These are small compared to what I would normally buy. I would usually buy 1 that's the size of them 2. But Steve got them for £2 a piece, so who's to complain? Oh, I've washed these and I've soaked them. I'm going to put... This pan takes a while to heat up. I'm going to put them on high heat. Excuse the kids in the background, it is the weekend. High heat until it starts to simmer. I'm going to chuck in 3 bay leaves with them. And some peppercorns. And I'm going to, once it comes to a simmer, I'm going to turn it down so it doesn't flood my oven like they usually do, and cook it for about an hour and 10 minutes. Then I'm going to drain it, remove the netting that's on it, and I'm going to put it into the oven, and I will show you that bit. Right, so I have the meat on the go now. In here, all I've done is some tender stem broccoli and some runner beans. Here is some stuffed peppers that I made previously. I do have a video for this, and they're stuffed with pork and orzo. All I'll need to do to these is pop some cheese on top before they go in the oven. So those were defrosted. Only 2 people will be having those. Me and the kids don't like them, so I'm debating whether or not to make a cake. I'm really having trouble with my legs today, standing, so this is why I've gone this easier route. That I can leave now for the next hour or so. That, all I have to do is pop it in the oven, so it's not like a roast dinner sort of thing where it has to be watched. I am going to do some garlic and herb wedges with this today. No mashed potato, there's no roast potatoes. So, yeah, but I am debating. I'm also debating a quiche and a cake, a honey cake, but we'll see. I'll bring you back when I've done something else. Right, so all I'm going to do is now do my, I've got red potatoes here. Now do my wedges. Because I'm not having spicy chicken or anything like that, all I'm going to do is I like garlic and herb, and then the children should eat them. That's all you're looking for. I would advise keeping the skin on. So this size here, all I did to get the wedge shape was cut it into 3. Right, so what I'm going to do now to stop these going brown is I'm going to pour on some garlic oil, and this is where I'm going to get my garlic flavour from. You can of course use garlic powder. So, parsley, as much as you want to put in, coarse black pepper, and this is flaked sea salt. So I'm just crushing it up, and I'm going to mix again. Easy as that. Right, so I've decided I'm not really up to making a cake today. So this is why I make and freeze puddings. So in here I've got some sticky toffee pudding, cut up into 1 portion squares. So all I'll have to do now is allow them to defrost. That leaves me with 2, so I should get on with making another one at some point. So yeah, all I've got to do now, leave them to defrost, which will take about half an hour. When it comes time to eat them, pop them into my microwave for 1 minute in a bowl, and then add the custard and heat the custard with it. Simple as that. I don't understand why more people don't do food prep. So as well, the kids, my eldest cannot have that and my youngest wouldn't eat that. So, awkward shape, but it's the only way I could fit it in my freezer. So that's chocolate orange cookie dough. And this is my youngest daughter's favourite. This is white chocolate with raisin and oatmeal. So, let's cut the end off. I've already got the oven preheating to put these into. Again, you can freeze this and they turn out exactly the same. Peel off this wrapper, peel it back. And then cut some off. So I'll do 3 of these ones. These ones are great, they don't spread too much. So we'll have to remember to put those in second because I'll need to squash them down a little bit. So I'll put this back in the bag. This one. There was no way I could get it in, in that bag without doing this to it, so yeah. This one spreads a little bit. This one's a new recipe that I tried last week while the kids were doing some baking while I was off school, and it turned out real good. So this will replace my former cookie go-to recipe. So I'll spread these out a little more. Bit harder to cut through. Again, I'll do 3 of these. Put the rest back in the freezer. The kids are not bothered what type of pudding they get, so long as they get one, and they will enjoy these. So they do like a pudding on a Sunday, and we always have mother-in-law on Sunday as well. And that, in my opinion, oh balls, I broke it. In my opinion, if you're going to invite someone round for dinner, then at least attempt to, no that's broke, at least attempt to actually provide a bit more than the main, if that makes sense. But that's my opinion, it doesn't have to be everybody's. So, kids' cookies, 3 adults, easy as that. Right, so I've taken the 2 pieces of meat out of the pan, so they're done, looking a bit naked. So I'm gonna, these have had about 1 hour and 20 minutes actually on a rolling simmer. I'm gonna put them in the oven now on gas max 6 for 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna take them out and I'm gonna coat them in honey and brown sugar and a little bit of mustard. Well, I might do mustard. The kids won't like it, I don't think. So that's that. So this is where we're up to at the minute. I've just put the gammon in the oven. I'm defrosting the sticky toffee pudding. Kids' cookies will go into the oven next. I've got some part bakes here which I'll do. These stuffed peppers that I had frozen, all I need to do with those is pop some cheese on top before I put them in the oven. I have some runner beans and tender stem broccoli there, and I've already done the wedges, which took me literally 5 minutes. And there we go. As easy as that. Right, so I've took this out of the oven. It's had its time in the oven. Now what I'm going to do is pour some honey. I don't measure it. I just throw it on. So we'll start with some honey on both. And this is going to help the brown sugar to stick to it. There. Couldn't tell you how many tablespoons that was. I have cut the fat off, as you can see. So now what I'm going to do, put some brown sugar on. Again, not measuring. Once it goes back into the oven, it is going to melt and drip down anyway, which is why I've used the grease proof. If any of you have actually tried to clean up a tin after honey and brown sugar's melted onto it, you'll know why I was just laughing. And the story of my tray, when I did that, was very short-lived. It went in the bin. So now, all I'm going to do with this is put it in the oven now for 15 minutes on the same temperature, and that's it cooked. So it should come out, hopefully, a little bit charred on the outside. But that is not from being burnt, it's just from the sugars. Okay, so I've just, as you can see, it's bubbling. I've just took the meat out of the oven. And there it is. That's ham for tea today. Okay. Just going to put the cookies in now. Right, so there's the cookies. They've just come out of the oven. I'll give them 10 minutes to cool a bit and then I'll put them on a tray. So that's done. The bread's done. Ham's done. Sticky toffee pudding, I had to think then what it's called. It's only got to be microwaved. These are just about to go in. I've added some cheese onto the stuffed peppers, so they'll go in as well. I'll not turn them on yet because they're only winter beans and tend to stem broccoli, so they're not going to take long. And that's it. Thank God. There's no way I could have done a Sunday dinner today. I've been sat down half the time, so I can't do it. There's some days that I just cannot physically do some of the things that I should be doing, really. And it makes me feel bad, I guess. But it's life, isn't it? So I will show you now once everything is cooked. So this is the end of the week, the end of today's. So we have the gammon, we have, what do we have? The wedges, the garlic and herb wedges, a stuffed pepper with orzo and pork, some runner beans and tender stem broccoli, and that's it. And that at the end is the sticky toffee pudding with custard. See, and you can't. It's lovely and soft, and that's been frozen. So yeah, for meals of the week this week. We'll see you again tomorrow. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Bye.